YouTube, today we have one of the first sports videos in a while. Not gonna lie, like I haven't watched a hoop venue video in so long on stream, but y'all know the drill. Follow the Twitch StoryofMike with 2 eyes, sub, because I get on YouTube like I'm in the same spot, but like sometimes I just spark stream in Auckland, New Zealand. So come through. But with that being said, let's get into the video. This video is titled "Why Giannis to the Heat is Actually Genius." Now, obviously, if you know the Giannis trade, you understand that the Heat look like a good team. And really all they need is kind of just need some more depth. So hoop venue is always good. We're going to hear what he has to say.
After 13 years in Milwaukee, Giannis is finally on the move. He's headed to Miami, joining Bam Adebayo and Erik Spoelstra in a move that could reshape
Such
the
a good
Eastern
coach.
Conference.
And then you
But
have Bam,
blockbuster
obviously.
trades aren't one on paper. So does the fit make sense? Was the move worth it? And can this version of the Heat actually compete for a championship? In today's video brought to you by Prize Picks, we're going to break down everything, starting with what we can expect to see from the Heat as a team.
Okay.
Last season, they completely revamped their offense, creating a system that we hadn't really seen before, and everything was built around two
I saw the
key
25 and I thought that was Ben
The first
Simmons.
point of emphasis was pace. They were constantly looking to get out and run so that they could play in the open court. Even after made shots, they were trying to turn every possible possession into transition offense. That way they could force defenses to rush back, cross match, play out of position, and these things open up the lane for downhill pressure. In general, speed is tough to deal with, as long as it's deliberate and efficient. So they leaned into that in the half court as well. Instead of pounding the ball into the floor, waiting for a screen, or slowly working the ball to the post, everyone on the team was expected to go quickly, and everyone was empowered to make decisions. With that, they implemented Greg Popovich's 0.5 second rule. After an advantage was created and the defense had to bring help, off-ball guys would either shoot, pass, or attack instantly to keep them in rotation. The result was a drive and kick heavy offense that hunted for the best possible shot. Between the transition heavy approach,
driving kick is so bad in 2K.
They were by far the fastest offense in basketball. Excluding second chances, they took about 12.5 seconds per possession. The last team to reach that mark was the 2019 Thunder, led by Russell Westbrook.
Ooh,
Remember,
man.
pace was
Man,
only their
Russell's
first
special,
point of
bro.
emphasis. Their second was how they spread
That's
the
a good
floor.
shot.
What made this offense so unique wasn't their speed, it was their
Chat, we got to react to sports every stream. I think we have to find a sports video every stream because I genuinely miss doing this, man. I genuinely just miss, like, I really get to look over here and just see just like the sea. I just get to see the ocean, and then I'm watching basketball on stream, man. This is so fire, man.
approach in the half court. More specifically, the fact that they didn't set screens. On average, teams last year ran about 34 pick and rolls a game, which directly resulted in a scoring attempt. The Timberwolves were 29th in the league. They ran about 27 a game. The
And now
only
they have
team behind
Giannis.
them, the Miami Heat, was a complete outlier, running 13, yes, 13 pick and rolls a game. They completely went away from the idea of using a screen. Instead, everything was built around creating space to drive one-on-one.
Which works for their players.
Everyone on the team was enabled to handle the ball and make decisions.
Yeah.
That meant everyone on the team was enabled to take their
They're
defender
losing this
one-on-one
guy.
and try to win the match.
Pretty sure
But
Jaquez
unlike a lot of
was in the
ISO-heavy
trade.
offenses, it didn't stagnate. They weren't standing around waiting for somebody to create an advantage. If the initial ball handler didn't have room, he'd immediately swing it, and the ball would rotate until they found somebody
Until
who
they
did
found
have
someone.
room.
Yep.
While attacking, off-ball guys would rotate around the ball. Everybody was moving, whether that meant relocating to the three-point line, cutting through the paint, or just
Which
clearing to
2K
the
dudes
basin.
don't
The goal
understand.
was to occupy help defenders, which created space to drive into. From there, it became a game of one-on-one in space. Beat your defender, draw help, make the right pass, and the defense is in rotation.
Man, if they kept
This
him in the
concept
trade,
of
that would have
live
been
dribble,
good.
downhill isolation play from the perimeter blended
Bucks
in with
are gonna
their
like them,
pace.
though.
A lot of these attacks came in early offense against a recovering defense or against cross matches. They didn't have to slow things down and hunt for a mismatch. Their advantage was the space that their speed and movement created, and it allowed them to perform pretty well offensively despite not having the strongest offensive roster.
Yeah.
It's not like they were loaded with ball handlers or creators. They had some great shooters, but they weren't an elite shooting team across the board. Maybe most importantly, they didn't have a go-to guy that they could just throw the ball to and expect to create offense in tougher spots. Yet still, they produced a 117 offensive
83.
rating, the 12th best mark in the NBA.
It's so crazy.
I say all this because I want you to imagine Giannis in this environment.
Spoelstra finds a way to get good shooters and like free agents, just like random shooters. It's so insane because you already have a drive and kick offense, and then you get Giannis
Miami's
and Bam on the same team.
last season was pace. Even though Giannis will be turning 32 this season, he's still the most devastating transition player in basketball. The size, the length,
Nasty.
the athleticism, the ability to attack open space. He's unstoppable with a head of steam. Entire defenses have to collapse to keep him away from the basket, which creates immediate advantages.
Yep.
The thing is, it's been a while since we've seen him in a sped up offense. Back in his MVP years, the Bucks were consistently one of the highest volume transition offenses in basketball. They tapered off into the middle of the pack, then eventually to bottom 10 and bottom 5 last year. By slowing the game down, they essentially handicapped their best player. Upon arrival in Miami, we'll likely see an injection of speed and life into his offense by the nature of the system.
Yep.
And with that, he'll be enabled to do exactly what he does best: dominate in transition. But when things do slow down, his game is predicated on middle of the floor isolation play, which is exactly what the Heat built their new system around. Giannis with a live dribble operating in space is one of the most dangerous players we've ever seen. He's too physically overwhelming to contain one-on-one, so he commands all sorts of aggressive coverages.
Man, I'm trying to see Giannis win a couple more just so he could be better than Tim Duncan. Right now, Tim Duncan is still best power forward all time.
Early or a flat-out double team. The question is whether or not Miami's supporting cast will be able to create that space and punish help.
Yeah.
Because of the way they move, cut, and fill out different spots on the court to occupy help, I actually don't think the lack of high-level shooting will create many problems in terms of clogging Giannis's lanes. Bam Adebayo's been experimenting with the 3-ball and taking it with volume. And although he hasn't been efficient yet, that pressure does unlock different floor alignments.
Yep.
You'll see him start
plays
plays
you
at
still
the top
have
of
to
the
guard
key,
him out there
on the wing or in the corner where he's a threat to shoot, cut, or drive. As long as the offense doesn't stagnate, he should still serve as a floor spacer whenever Giannis has the ball. And the same goes for when Giannis doesn't have the ball.
Yep, Giannis is still a threat.
Oh
man, let's go. He's such a good offense. I hope they get just like a nice guard.
And if he catches the ball with the head of steam, there's basically no way to stop him.
Just a nice guard to have for depth.
The motion of the offense, he'll create a ton of space. So once again, it's about whether or not the rest of the team can take advantage of that space. The thing is, to get Giannis, they had to trade away both their best shooter and their best driver. Not just...
Yeah, and he showed it in this entire video. I'm like, yeah, Tyler Hero and James are gone.
That, it looks like they might lose Norman Powell in free agency, who had the best combination of shooting and driving.
Yeah.
Ben Taylor from Thinking Basketball created a metric called offensive load, which is an estimate of the number of times a player is directly involved on offense every 100 possessions. Here's what that looked like for the Heat in relation to his box creation metric that estimates how many shots a player creates for teammates. They did a great job of distributing the offense and not over-relying on one or two players, yet they still had their guys, which were for the most
and
part,
it's
Hero,
all
Powell,
three
and
of them
Hawkins.
they
Moving
traded.
forward, they could either give even more
responsibility
responsibility to guys like Davion Mitchell, Nikola Jovic, and Pelle Larsson, or they'll have to lean into Giannis Ball, who historically has been capable of carrying some of the most extreme offensive loads we've ever seen. The problem with that is it somewhat takes away from the system. Part of what made Miami work so well was that everybody on the court was a threat to start possessions, create advantages, and make decisions. While they should still be able to do that in the regular season, the roster seriously lacks playoff level creators.
Exactly.
Which, in my opinion,
that's my biggest
would force them
concern.
to turn to Giannis a lot more than they'd want to. And as we've all seen throughout the playoffs over these past few years, as soon as higher level defenses start to key in on your first point of attack, you need to have counters, a variety of ways to get the ball.
And he's gonna show it with the Spurs. Like Mitch Johnson lost a game or two just because he didn't adapt.
It needs to go, and most importantly, the shot makers to take advantage, none of which the Heat have right now. The recipe for a top 10 regular season offense is there. The fit with Giannis is perfect. To be a real contender though, they're gonna need to spend the summer collecting guys who can create off the dribble, pose a legitimate one-on-one scoring threat, and of course, shoot the 3-ball at a high level to play off of him. With all of that said though, it's pretty obvious to me that this is a defensive team. The upside of losing guys like Hero, Powell, and Hawkes is that it opens up the rotation to get better defenders on the court. And this team is full of them. Whether it's Davion Mitchell or Drew Smith in the backcourt, they'll always have a high-level point of attack defender on the court for constant ball pressure and the ability to fight through screens. They've got some size on the wings with guys like Wiggins and Jovic, and of course Bam Adebayo to hold things down in the middle. Bam's the key to everything they do.
Bam used to just be known as a defender, and now he's got the second most points all time. Like, I'm gonna keep saying it. That's insane. Like, people were like, yeah, you know, Bam, he's a good shot blocker. And then he just goes for 83. And now it's like, well, I guess Bam's a good scorer too.
Sometimes they want him to play at the level of screens. Sometimes they want him to drop back and protect the paint. Giannis's fit in all of this is really interesting to think about. Over the past few years, we've seen his motor slip as he's aged, the team's gotten worse, and he's battled injuries. The consistent night-to-night impact isn't what it was when he was competing for Defensive Player of the Year trophies. However, we've still seen him turn it up a notch in higher leverage moments. And what he hasn't lost is his massive presence at the rim.
And he's also only 32. I feel like the Bucks the last few years, and Alex is going to hate me for saying this, I feel like they just sucked. So he was just like not complacent, but like just kind of stuck in that bad position.
When he's on the back line coming over to help, there are very few guys better at altering shots. In the last 2 seasons, players have shot about 9% worse than expected with him contesting in the paint. That's something the Heat just simply haven't had in their defense at any point during the Bam Adebayo era. I'm expecting them to lean into that by keeping Giannis as close to the basket as they can. They've got the speed, length, and switchability to rotate around him. Bam can lean into what makes him so unique.
Bam, Giannis pick and roll is like
defenses in the league.
You're just
They're also going to completely dominate
defense.
the glass. The biggest thing though is the schematic versatility, and who better than Erik Spoelstra to be the one in control?
Really
Maybe
good coach.
They want Giannis up in the action, using his length and agility to blow up plays. Maybe they want to throw Bam on an elite isolation wing, and Giannis can play the 5. Maybe they want to switch everything, with Giannis capable of stepping out in his own right. While the offense raises a lot of playoff concerns, and Maya is capable of stepping out in his own right. While the offense raises, maybe they want to switch everything, with Giannis capable of stepping out in his own right. While the offense raises a lot of playoff concerns, in my opinion, the defense is built for playoff basketball. And at the end of the day, that's what this move is about. The front office didn't see a pathway to a championship with that last iteration of the roster. They do see a pathway with one of the 5 best players in basketball. It's so easy to forget that Giannis was pretty comfortably having his best offensive season before he got hurt. And now he's stepping into an environment that should allow him to get his game off even more efficiently. The fit on both sides of the ball is pretty seamless. Now it's about finding more talent.
Yep.
Will it happen this summer?
That's all they have to do. Just find a little more talent in the summer.
Only time will tell. But the Heat have something with this core. If Giannis can stay healthy and they're able to bring in some real offensive threats, Miami should be able to get back.
If they find a way to get LeBron to Miami, they win a chip. I'm not gonna lie.
To championship
they win a chip, contention. Bro. Good video though, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like this is solid, bro. Like we're gonna see. I think the Heat are gonna be good. I think they're gonna be good. I think they're gonna be a good team. It's gonna be fun to see. It's just like you said, like everybody says, it's like they need depth because you look at that team and it's like outside the starting lineup, it's gonna get bad. So Erik Spoelstra is a good coach. That's one of the coaches you want to have this type of problem, to find players that can shoot the mess out the ball and just, do what you need to do. And that's just all you have to rely on. But with that being said, make sure to follow Twitch, StoryofMike with 2 eyes, sub to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.